Hello, my dear friend. Let's go for a walk. It's really bright. I forgot my sunglasses at home. I'm not going to go back and get them. They are definitely a crutch for me with the DPDR. By the way, if you struggle with DPDR, sunglasses are amazing for helping. Someone gave me that tip once and I've worn them ever since, and it really, really helped me to get the walks in. I don't know what it is about them. They just help. But anyway, we're going to be okay today. We're not going to go back. Okay, I'm so super late. I can't see anything. I hope that this is on my face. I am so super late for my walk today. Like, I was thinking, let's just not even go at this point. But I really wanted to do this walk and talk today. And we're going to attempt it. And I might have to do it in parts because I don't have a lot of time. And you know me, I'm a freaking yapper. I can't get to the freaking point. What happened is that I decided randomly, spontaneously to cut my bangs. This morning I went in to go brush my teeth because I do that before I go on my walk. And I was like, I'm going to cut my bangs just randomly. I had to touch them up, we'll say. They've gotten very outgrown. And yeah, it takes a cute guy to come around to motivate me. But yeah, no, I like to have my bangs because I got these wrinkles coming right here. I'm 42. And I think while I was cutting my hair, I noticed a gray hair. I was like, no. I need some. There's a cement truck coming behind me. I'm going through this. They're building houses on this road next to me. They've been doing it for a few months, so it's always loud lately. Anyway, yeah, I need some older sisterly perspective. So if you're older than 42 and you can help a sister out, I would appreciate it, because I kind of had a crisis in the bathroom this morning when I started cutting my hair. Because yeah, I like to have the bangs so that it covers my wrinkles. And then I noticed a gray hair and I was like, no. Okay, so is this just normal aging? This is just like something that naturally happens. Well, I know that it happens, but am I at that age? I need a sister who's further along than me. Or is this from pure stress? Because for the last 5 years, I have been under an incredible amount of stress, and I don't know if it's just me, but I have felt like I aged like 20 years in the last 5 years. It's insane. And my hair like started thinning. Now I'm noticing gray. Those wrinkles, I swear, they formed in like the last 5 years, and it's because of this. I'm so tense and stressed in my face that it's just... Anyway, I want to give a positive word on that, though. So my sister, she's 2 years older than me, and she also went through this. She's recovered. But she says that she feels like... Sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. I literally can't see much. The sun's right in my eyes. But she recovered. She says she feels like she's 16 again. She looks incredible. Like, she says she feels better than ever. She's got so much energy. She just feels really good. She looks incredible, as I said. So there's hope in reverse aging, right? When we get through this. Okay, I like to record this in a few videos. I don't know why. I like the feeling of knowing it's saved. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I got distracted cutting my bangs. I actually have somewhere to go later. And see, this is why I just do my audio journal, because trying to get ready around my walks is just really distracts me from my walks. I like to put my energy into my walks. I like to put my time into my walks. And I was thinking, you know, in some of my recent podcasts, I've been talking about like how I got my walks in, and it kind of dawned on me. I was like, routine was huge, and it's been the same with the visuals, because I really struggled to stay consistent with the visuals. And I'm realizing, like this morning, I was like, oh, routine is so important. Like sticking to a schedule, showing up at the same time every day is so important. And I mean, I think when we're recovered, you know, I think there's room for like not being obsessive about it, because that can be a whole other like issue with anxiety. If you struggle with anxiety, is just like not being overly controlling, like, you know, learning to relax. But yeah, so there's that. Okay, so I have a beautiful, wonderful subscriber or viewer on my YouTube channel. She keeps commenting. Shout out to Linda. She has been so amazing. She keeps giving me all these great ideas, and she's really God sent, because I'm getting to the near the end of my goal for my YouTube channel and just visualization. And I'm like, okay, I guess I don't know. I've kind of been thinking like, okay, where do I go from here? Like, should I still do this channel? You know, but she's been giving me all kinds of good ideas, and she's kind of God sent, because I prayed. I was like, should I keep going? And then she comes along and she started like, do this one, do that one. So one of the ones she gave me an idea for was my faith walk and what I'm doing in the Christian rewiring, because I had mentioned in one of my videos that a big change for me, a big impact in my journey has been the Christian rewiring, which has been more of like, I've done it before-ish, but this is the first time I've really, really taken it serious and like really poured myself into it, and it's been incredible. I think it's been probably the most powerful thing I've done. And so I had mentioned that, and she just kind of wanted to know what I was doing. Now, I do not feel as comfortable talking about this as I did like the walk and the food. I feel comfortable in those areas. I feel like I've kind of mastered those things. But I am just a baby Christian. I really have no idea what I'm doing. I have to take advice and learn from other people who are further along than me. And yeah, but I am happy to share what I'm doing that is making such a big change in my journey. And I don't know that I'm doing it right. I'm just kind of winging it, and I'm figuring it out as I go. So, what am I doing? It's kind of complicated, honestly, because ever since I got in this setback, actually before that, right before my daughter got cancer, so I am the type of person, I get premonition dreams, and they always have been able to kind of guide me on my path, and I kind of have a sense for what's coming. And maybe this is just regular subconscious stuff, and everybody gets this when they go to sleep and dream. But yeah, it's kind of like a guiding star, if you will. And I've repetitively had a dream, and call me crazy, because I realize this sounds crazy, but like I've had a dream that like a literal double is chasing me. Or I've had dreams of ghosts in my house, or being like in a haunted house. It's the same thing, really, but it just comes in different ways. And I am speaking scripture at it, and it turns to dust in every one. And I kind of didn't really know what to think of these dreams. I kind of just like ignored them. I was like, okay, that's interesting. And a lot of them, I was like in my angry phase at God. So I really just was like, okay, why am I having these dreams? It's weird. But I have come to learn that it's whatever you want to call it. Maybe it's just myself solving problems while I sleep. Sorry, it's kind of loud. I'm going past a cement truck. Let me wait till I get kind of more past it. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me. So, anyways, I've kind of known, like, that's how I'm going to get out of this thing. Like, that's my solution, is the Word of God, even though I didn't want to acknowledge it, especially during my angry phase. But I've just known deep down in my soul, like, and then I had a dream when it all kind of started to turn around for me. I was in a desert. It was pitch black, and I was rocking in a rocking chair back and forth frantically, and I tipped over, and I was looking up at the sky, and I remember putting my hand in front of my face. I'm coming past my neighbor, and she's going to want to chit chat for a sec. We always have to chat when we see each other. Hang on. Okay, anyways, I was looking up at the sky, and it was pitch black. I couldn't even see my hand in front of my face, and I remember thinking in the dream, it's so dark. Like, I can't even see anything. And then in the dream, I was like, I thought I could do this without you, God, but I can't. I need you. And hey, I'm gonna add this little segment in while I eat quick, because I gotta get to my appointment. I'm trying to like throw together the sections. Oh, I gotta get my fresh, I like to have a little fresh salad with this. Hang on, I forgot. Okay, so I'm inserting this little segment into I'm editing, because I have to go somewhere really quick. I'm putting all the pieces together, and I'm going to try to get it uploading to YouTube before I go. And I was like, oh, I didn't finish the dream. Why didn't I finish the dream? And so kind of an important part of that dream, and what's been really like, it turned out to be symbolic. It was part of my dream, was that after I tipped over and I was like telling God, I need you, then all of a sudden I remembered that I had a camp in the distance that I was supposed to be at. This was where I belonged. And so I had to crawl on my hands and knees through the desert, and I couldn't see anything. I just had to feel my way through this desert, and I could sometimes feel like familiar things, and it kept guiding me forward. And then I ended up at the camp, and all of a sudden I could see much better, and there was a light on in the camper, and I opened up the camper door. There was like a silhouette behind the frosted glass, and I opened it up, and for some reason my daughter was in there that had passed away. I don't know why she was in the dream. I still don't know what that means, but it has been so symbolic of my journey, because I have had to literally walk by faith and not by sight. I have no idea where we're going. I have no idea what we're doing. And it's dark. I can't see with my physical eyes. I have to literally feel my way through. And I know that it's symbolic, like you're moving toward the light, and you're going to get there, and you have to just feel your way through. So that's ended up being my journey. Anyway, you'll hear about that in a minute. I woke up from that dream, and for some reason, I repeated what was in the dream. And that's when everything started kind of shifting. And I said a prayer. I was like, God, you know I'm freaking angry at you. And I just kind of had like this kind of very vulnerable moment. It was just a really weak and lowly and broken and very humble moment. Like, kind of like, I don't know how to do this. I don't even know if this is possible. I don't even know if it's possible to reconcile with you. I'm probably way too far gone. And I don't know how to do it. But if you can, and you want to, like, I'm willing. It was just like a very simple, like, I'm just willing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. It's probably not going to work. And just, yeah. And I feel like the major change for me has just been, it's not been trying to read my freaking Bible or trying to pray or trying to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever's in the Christian rewiring. It's none of that. It has been like that deep in my heart, I just realize I can't do it. And I know that goes against, like, the positive thinking, like, we can do anything. But, oh, it's a cat. Like, okay, live in America. Don't blame me. I'm a little hypervigilant anyway. But yeah, it's just a very, like, very humble and like I don't know what I'm doing. And I screwed it all up, and doing it my way doesn't work. And just being open to doing things different. And going a place where I don't, letting go of what I think it should be like, or how I think it should go, or just, I guess that would be like surrender, but also just kind of being in a very broken place, a very dark place, a very hopeless place. And like, my whole life, I grew up around legalism, and it's like you have to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G to be good enough. And it was like kind of just this moment of, I'm not good enough. I'm really not. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I'm open to you helping me. Just this very humble, I feel like I'm repeating myself. But yeah, just this, and coming very, just real, just very raw and real. Like, God, I'm so angry at you. I'm so much of the time, Christians told me like that wasn't allowed, being angry at God. And I just felt like, okay, well, I guess then I just do this on my own, because I am angry. And so yeah, just coming totally broken. And I don't even know how to explain this, because it's such like a spiritual experience, but coming to the realization that he loves me in that. I don't know if you've heard the song Reckless Love by Corey Asbury, I don't know. I'll try to direct you in the description if you want to hear that. But I heard that song right after I had that dream, and I just like bawled like a baby. And I just had this moment of realization, like, God freaking loves me. He loves all of us. We don't have to pretend to be anything other than what we are. Like, he meets us where we are. And being so totally broken, like, that's really the best place to be. Because I feel like that's when you're really open. Some of us, unfortunately, I'm this person, I have to get to rock bottom. I have to get in a really dark place to just be willing, because I'm so used to doing it myself. I'm so used to having to keep my own self safe. I don't even know what it's like to let go and trust something I don't trust to help me. Like, I got to get to a really low place to open up to that. And what it's been is it's like I've had to just come, like I am such a baby. I am so completely dependent on you. I don't even have the faith to do this. I don't have the faith. I don't have the belief. I don't have the knowledge. I don't have anything. I have nothing to bring to this. I have a little mustard seed and that's it. And I feel like God told me in my heart, that's all I need. That's all I need. That's it. I'm going to provide the faith. I'm going to provide the belief. I'm going to provide everything you need. I'm going to help you trust me again. And something my therapist said the other day, which was so powerful. And I am happy, by the way, I'm starting therapy again, and we're going on a God journey this time, and I'm happy to share what I come across and what I learned through those sessions. If anyone's not going through therapy and feels like they're in a similar place, like I'm happy to share that. Just kind of pass on what I'm learning. And anyway, she's like, trust is built. Trust is built. It takes time. It's a process. It doesn't come overnight. And God knows you don't trust him. And he's going to take you on a journey, and you're going to go through a process. And I know it's so frustrating that it's taking so long. But God's doing a deep work in you. He sees you struggling on the surface physically, and he's like, she doesn't need that. I know she's praying for that. I know she thinks she needs that. She doesn't need that. She needs a deep healing, and I'm gonna take my time. It's almost like I'm doing you a favor, don't you see? I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna pay attention to every little detail. I am going to really do a thorough job so that when you come out of this, you can truly stand strong, and you never have to deal with these things again. You never have to battle with them again. You're going to come out truly, deeply transformed in a way. I mean, I could do a surface work. I could, but it's not going to be sustainable. It's not going to be long lasting. I'm going to take you. We're going to get down to the roots. We're going to repair the roots. And like, I don't know, like, it's like I feel more like, okay, it's okay that this has taken time. I get it now. I get it. You're working on things I can't see that I don't know that I need. Thank you. Sorry for being so impatient and so ungrateful. I can see now, and I think that has been the huge shift for me. And opening up, being willing, and then it's like God just sent the people. He just sent the people. He's like, here, I'm going to speak through this person. And I feel like I also have a real relationship with him now, which I never had before. And it's like it's like he's real. I had to pray this prayer. I need you to be real to me. I can't do this. I tend to be an atheist. So if I'm doing this out of my own thinking, we're done. Easy, because it does not make any logical sense. It just seems like craziness. I need you to be real. I need to feel it in my heart. I need the Spirit to move. I need you to talk to me. I need to feel it. And I know that might be a demanding prayer, but he showed up. And I feel like now I walk through my day, and it's just like he's like a coach to me. It's like I have a free coach. Like he talks to me all the time, and he lets me know what we're doing, where we're going, what the next step is. And he teaches me, and I just know things. And I don't have to sit and question it and wonder. I'm just like, oh, okay. And it's amazing. And I finally have a relationship. He feels real to me. Whereas before, he just felt, and I really struggled with that. If anyone struggles with that, just feeling like he's not hearing you, like he's so distant, he's a million miles away. Like they always tell you, oh, God is with you. He's always with you. Okay, but I get it conceptually. Like that phrase was so frustrating to me. But yeah, I feel like he's real. Like he's really there. He's really a friend. He's really someone that that's just, I don't know how to explain it. I've come to realize he speaks differently. He's different than like a normal human being, but he's still just there. And I don't know where we're going. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. But I'm just following God. I'm now on like a faith walk. And he's leading the way. And I literally, like, I wish I could say I'm doing A, B, C, D, but I don't know. God's got the plan now. And I'm literally just having to step onto the next stone and try to trust and like frantically pray for trust, because I do not trust. I feel so unsafe in this territory. Like, yeah. And so I just have to take one step at a time. I feel like I've been praying a lot, like, God, your will, not mine. Your way, not mine. More of you, less of me. I feel like God put it on my heart. He's like, just read the Bible 5 minutes. I know you have a terrible attention capacity right now. I know reading's hard for you, just with all the like symptoms. He's like, I know that it seems overwhelming. You don't even know where to start. Just give me 5 minutes. That's it. I can work with 5 minutes in the morning. And he's worked with it. He's worked with it. And I just have to keep praying. Your will be done, not mine. And I have to keep letting go. And it's like, it's not like a one and done thing either. It's been every second of every day. I have to return my will over to him. I have to re-ask for trust. I have to be like, more of you, less of me. Every second of the day, like that phrase, I need thee every hour. That's like my theme song right now. Because I literally, like, I take back my will every second of the day. And I'm like, nope, never mind. We're going to do it my way. You're not moving fast enough. I don't like how you're doing it. And I have to just like let go. And, I think that surrender can be a really powerful tool in it doesn't even have to be a spiritual context, in any kind of spiritual walk, if you follow the Buddhist stuff or whatever you follow. And I'm just finding all the stuff I'm doing, all the stuff I've been doing, the buffet I've been doing, like, it's all right here. And it's so much more powerful in this way that I found to do it. Like, it's so complete and it's so whole and it has all the pieces. And I just have to stop being an asshole, pardon my French, and just be like, you know what, let's try it. Let's try it this way. It sounds crazy. It sounds weird. I get cringy. I'm like, I don't want to be, one of my biggest fears is like being one of those judgmental Christians. I'm so scared of that. Just being, turning into this rigid, like, legalistic person. I'm afraid of that. I don't want that. And I have to just literally be like, my way sucks. My way sucks. So let's put aside our preconceived notions and our judgments, and let's just do something different. So one of the people that God sent me that I knew clearly was from God, like, he was just, I don't know why, he was explaining things that has been trying to get into my head forever. God has been working to try and get this stuff into my head. I don't know why it came through a young 24-year-old guy, some random dude on TikTok. I was just scrolling. I didn't have any Christian stuff on my feed. I don't know why he showed up, but he showed up on my TikTok feed, and I almost like skipped past, and then I kind of got sucked in and I just started listening. And I have showed up to his life every day for almost 60 days now. And it's long. It can go for up to like 4 hours. I don't stay for the whole thing. I get tired and fall asleep because it's late at night. But I try to stay for like at least an hour or two. And I don't know why. God just put it on my heart. You just show up and listen. Just show up and listen. And for some reason, all this, it's very like much, he talks about, he teaches about our identity, which has been pivotal for me, just understanding who I am whose I am, the authority that I have, that I don't have to sit and put up with this stuff anymore, and that there's a way to battle these things. That has been so fundamental. He's teaching me to just simply abide. Just stop trying to heal. Stop trying to fix it. I say all the time, I'm not on a healing journey anymore. I know this, but I'm always trying to heal. I have to catch my mind 24/7. We're not doing that anymore. Come on, lady. We're past that. I have to remind myself all the time of where we're going and what we're doing now. But yeah, he's just taught me just abide. Just abide. That's it. God is healing. God is love. If you just simply get in his presence, he'll do it. Just by simply being in his presence, it will be done. You don't need to work so hard. You don't need to exhaust yourself. You don't need to figure it out. You don't need to do anything. You just need to show up. Just show up. And God can take those little 5 minutes, that little mustard seed of faith that seems like nothing. Like, I hear that all the time, like, you gotta have faith. I don't have faith. Now what? You know? Now what? And I feel like God's put on my heart, you show up and I will give you that faith. You'll grow into it, we'll build it. But you gotta show up. That's it. Just show up, start feeding the good wolf, stop feeding the bad wolf. Start doing things differently. Start feeding into the things of the Spirit and let go of the things of the world. It has taken up so much room in your life. And this other part has been drowned out. And you need your spirit to come online before anything else can come online. I need to do a spiritual healing because that's actually what you need. I know you don't see it, but that's what you need. And I've been working on you to bring you to that. And I'm sorry, but I had to allow you to get broken down before you could receive that. But I've always been trying to heal you. Always. And now you're finally ready. Like, this is just the beginning. You finally arrived to be taught, to learn. Now you can finally heal. And so I don't think it's so much what I'm doing. I feel like if you can get there in your heart where you're just like, God help me. Like, it doesn't need to be, I don't know how to explain it. I suck at this stuff. But it's like, just be effing real. Like, more real than you've ever been. And just be humble. If all you can utter is, God help me, that's enough. If you feel it in your heart, let him do it. If he leads you to prayer, he leads you to prayer. If he leads you to Bible study, if he leads you to this person or that person, like, he knows what you need. He's gonna, like, he was like, okay, let's get Kaika. I know Kaika can speak to her. I know I've been trying to get all these other people to speak, but she's not hearing it. So I'm gonna find just the right person. And it's like, you could, I guess, do all the things I'm doing, because I've noticed a massive change. Like, I can tell my spirit is being healed. My physical body's not there yet, and it's frustrating. But I know deep in my heart, it's just a matter of time till it catches up. Like, now the real healing is happening on a deep level. I am healed. And it's just a matter of just aligning with that. It's like all the pieces are coming together. It's like I'm a big magnet now, and I'm attracting everything I need. I'm on a new level, and it's like, oh, she's healed. And the universe is like, oh, we got to reflect that now. So let's bring in all the stuff so that it's reflecting what is true in the spirit. And that's where I'm at. And like I said, I could say, oh, do this or that, but it's like, no, I feel like your heart's got to be there, and you got to go on a walk with God, and he knows what you need. He knows better than me or anyone else what you need. He knows what you've been through. He knows where you're broken. He knows where you're hurting. He knows where you're struggling. He knows it all. I would say, like, I just kind of gave him it all, and I was like, you know what? Take away what's not working. Put in what needs to be in there that's not in there. Like, just you handle it. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Do not follow my advice. But do follow. Just pray a simple prayer. Be like, I don't have the faith. I'm mad at you. Whatever. I had the most grungy prayer to him. Like, I think some of the like greatest people who are like churchy and doing the right thing, like, if your heart's not there and you're not humble, I got some people coming by, so I gotta walk on the road. Like, he can't work with you. He can work with a little atheist like me. He can work with someone who's so far gone and broken and so angry because I'm willing. Because I'm open. And I think that's huge. Just come in your dirtiest, darkest. I loved you at your darkest. Come in your darkest self and be real. Be real. Be like, if you don't trust God, I don't trust you. I want to, but I don't. I want to have faith, but I don't. Just take off. You got to get raw. I don't know if I can say this on YouTube. It's in another context, but like, you got to get like naked. You got to strip down your soul. You got to strip down to your soul. And like, no matter how ugly it is, you gotta show up as that and just be real. And let him do it. He will, I promise he will. He will do it. He'll show up and he'll give you everything you need. And it might take time. And that's a good thing for a lot of us. We need that time. We need that extra work. We need that extra refining. Like me, I need to get to a broken place before I'm ready. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me now. And I'm heading home. I don't even know how long I've been on my walk. But it's probably time for breakfast. Anyway, I don't know if this is even going to be helpful for anyone, but I'll post it anyway. Oh, my mom's at my house. Okay. All right. Bye.